Taco casserole is a delightful twist on classic Mexican flavors, bringing together all the elements you love in a single, easy-to-make dish. Its hearty layers of seasoned meat, cheese, and fresh toppings make it a crowd pleaser for family dinners or casual gatherings. Not only is it packed with bold, satisfying taste, but it also simplifies meal preparation, saving you time in the kitchen. Whether you're feeding a busy household or hosting friends, taco casserole offers a comforting and flavorful solution everyone will enjoy. To prepare a delicious taco casserole, you'll need a few key ingredients. Start with ground beef, which forms the hearty base of the dish. Taco seasoning adds a burst of flavor, while soft tortillas help create the casserole's layered structure. Generous amounts of cheese ensure a rich, melty texture throughout. Common toppings like diced tomatoes, shredded lettuce, and sliced olives can be added for extra freshness and color. Choosing high-quality ingredients is essential for creating a flavorful and satisfying casserole. Start by selecting fresh vegetables, as their natural sweetness and texture will shine through in the final dish. Opt for cheeses that melt well and have robust flavors, such as sharp cheddar or Gruyere. When using meats, look for cuts with good marbling or lean ground options to ensure tenderness and depth of taste. Finally, use herbs and spices that are vibrant and aromatic, as they will elevate the overall profile of your casserole. Begin by heating a large skillet over medium-high heat. Add the ground beef, breaking it apart with a spatula as it cooks. Continue to stir until the meat is evenly browned and no pink remains. Once browned, drain any excess fat from the skillet. Sprinkle in the taco seasoning and add a small amount of water, stirring well to coat the beef evenly. Let the mixture simmer for a few minutes until the flavors are thoroughly combined and the sauce has thickened. Begin by spreading a thin layer of the meat mixture at the bottom of your casserole dish. Next, place a layer of tortillas over the meat, making sure to cover the surface as evenly as possible. Spoon a portion of the beans over the tortillas, followed by a generous sprinkle of cheese. Repeat these layers, meat, tortillas, beans, and cheese, until all ingredients are used, finishing with a final layer of cheese on top. This method ensures each bite is balanced with flavor and texture throughout the casserole. Enhancing your dish with extra ingredients can bring new dimensions of flavor and texture. Consider stirring in sweet corn for a touch of natural sweetness, or adding black beans for a hearty, protein-rich element. A spoonful of salsa can introduce a zesty kick and a burst of freshness. These additions not only make the meal more satisfying, but also allow you to customize the recipe to your personal taste preferences. Begin by preheating your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, which ensures even cooking and a golden brown finish. Once the casserole is assembled, place it on the center rack to promote consistent heat distribution. Bake for approximately 30 to 35 minutes, or until the top is bubbling and lightly browned. For best results, allow the casserole to rest for a few minutes after removing it from the oven, making it easier to serve and enhancing the flavors. To achieve a golden, bubbly cheese topping, start by evenly spreading your cheese across the surface of your dish. Use a combination of cheeses such as mozzarella and cheddar for optimal melting and color. Bake at a high temperature, typically around 400 degrees Fahrenheit, to encourage browning. Check for doneness by observing the cheese. It should be deeply golden with small bubbles forming across the top. If the cheese is pale or not fully melted, allow it to bake for a few more minutes, but watch closely to prevent burning. Enhance your dish with a variety of fresh garnishes and toppings. A dollop of sour cream adds a creamy, tangy contrast, while chopped tomatoes bring a burst of freshness. Sliced green onions provide a mild, zesty flavor, and a sprinkle of fresh cilantro offers a vibrant herbal note. These simple additions not only elevate the taste, but also add appealing color and texture to your meal. This casserole pairs wonderfully with a variety of sides to create a complete meal. Consider serving it alongside fluffy rice, which helps soak up the flavors and adds a satisfying texture. A crisp green salad brings a refreshing contrast and lightness to the dish. For a more casual option, chips and salsa make a great accompaniment, adding a crunchy element and a touch of spice. These combinations allow you to customize your meal to suit any occasion or preference. Customizing this casserole to fit various dietary preferences is simple and delicious. For a lighter option, substitute ground turkey for beef, which reduces fat while maintaining flavor. To make it vegetarian, swap the meat for black beans, lentils, or a plant-based protein. If you need a gluten-free version, use corn tortillas or certified gluten-free flour tortillas in place of regular ones. These easy adjustments ensure everyone can enjoy a comforting casserole tailored to their needs. Preparing the casserole ahead of time can save you valuable minutes during busy weekdays. Simply assemble the casserole, cover it tightly, and refrigerate for up to 24 hours before baking. If you have leftovers, allow the casserole to cool completely, then portion it into airtight containers for easy grab-and-go meals. Stored in the refrigerator, leftovers will stay fresh for up to 3 days, and they can also be frozen for longer storage. When ready to enjoy, reheat individual servings in the microwave or oven until warmed through. To preserve the flavor and texture of your casserole when reheating, it's best to use an oven rather than a microwave. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and cover the casserole with foil to prevent it from drying out. Heat it for about 20 to 30 minutes, or until it's warmed through. If you want a crispier top, remove the foil during the last few minutes of reheating. This method helps maintain both the moisture and the appealing texture of your dish. When preparing dishes with tortillas, some common issues can arise, such as soggy tortillas or uneven cooking. Soggy tortillas often result from excess moisture, so it's important to drain any wet ingredients thoroughly and avoid overfilling. Uneven cooking can occur if the pan is not preheated properly or if the tortillas are crowded. To ensure consistent results, cook in batches and maintain an even heat. By paying attention to these details, you can achieve perfectly crisp and evenly cooked tortillas every time. In summary, this taco casserole stands out as a fantastic option for anyone seeking a flavorful and hearty meal. Its combination of savory spices, tender meat, and melted cheese creates a comforting dish that appeals to a wide range of tastes. The casserole is not only easy to prepare, but also versatile, making it perfect for family dinners or gatherings with friends. With its satisfying layers and bold flavors, it's sure to become a favorite at your table.